Let's go next to Shayna from State College. Is that State College, Pennsylvania?
It
Shay.
is, yes.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how is the town called State College? I never understood it.
Yeah, it's the I guess the main campus for Penn State University, and the town is called State College.
Fascinating. All right. Well, what's going on?
Not much. Pleasure to speak with you. Really enjoy the show. I have a quick question. Would you ever consider doing a long form discussion with Jordan Peterson? I know you and he have a lot of disagreements. I think it'd be fascinating to hear you two go back and forth for a couple hours.
Sure. He's been on before, and he's welcome back anytime.
Okay. I think I think a lot of people would benefit from seeing that.
Yeah, I mean,
I
he
guess
may
I
be too big for the David Pakman show now. I don't know that he would do it, quite frankly.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's a guarantee that Peterson needs or wants to appear on my show right now.
Yeah. And I guess the other question with that is, what are your current thoughts on the IDW, and what do you say about because I've read different forums and things, and some people have placed you in that crowd. What do you think of them and what's going on?
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about that. But I honestly haven't thought about or seen anything about the intellectual dark web for, I would say, a year or longer. I don't know if it still, quote, exists. I just have no idea whatsoever. I mean, are they still, have they disbanded? Was it ever really banded? I just have no idea. It seems, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems as though the relevance and number of mentions have declined dramatically.
That's what I've noticed as well. And I didn't even think it was a formal group. I thought it was just sort of like a loose collection of
Yes.
similar kind of thinkers and whatnot. Now I know, and I haven't heard you talk about this guy very much, but I don't know if you've been following Brett Weinstein and the Dark Horse podcast and some of the things that they've been saying over there.
Yeah,
If you
no,
have
I
any
have.
thoughts
I'm
about,
aware of the spike protein is cytotoxic phase, and the ivermectin is fantastic phase, and all of these different. I am aware of what's going on, but I've taken mostly a Sam Harris approach where it's very hard to really like go point counterpoint because they kind of put out a fire hose of stuff, and if they mention one thing you're not prepared for or can immediately refute, it comes off as though they're really making good points. And so, for similar reasons as Sam Harris has stated, I'm not like super directly engaging with it.
that kind of corresponds with my take on it as well, because I did actually follow the podcast he and his wife did for a while, but
Yeah.
then as time wore on, I just found that I wasn't resonating with what they were saying quite as much, and I had to do a lot more kind of digging to really kind of see if what they were saying squared with, what the vast majority of other experts were saying. And eventually I just decided that they weren't for me.
Yeah. That's fair. That's completely fair. Everybody should make informed decisions about media consumption. I'm glad you did.
Absolutely. Well, I think that that's it for me, but real love the show. Support what you're doing. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for the call. We're going to take just a very brief break, but we're going to continue the calls. So if you're holding on to talk to me, unless you're furious at how long you've been holding and are about to hang up in a rage, just hold on another moment, and we're going to go right back to the Discord lines in a second. One of our sponsors is called Privacy. Privacy is a totally free service that I've been using for years. Privacy lets me create virtual credit card numbers with one click. And when I use the virtual credit card, the money is taken out of my bank account. You can create multiple cards, delete them, freeze them, set a spending limit on them. Let's say I'm signing up for a free trial and it requires a credit card. Privacy will autofill a virtual credit card number. And then after signing up, I can delete that virtual card. So I know I'm not going to be charged again. Something really useful and very practical. Or let's say I'm ordering food over the phone, but I left my wallet somewhere. I don't have my real credit card on me. I can use a virtual card on my privacy mobile app. But really, the best part is you're not out there exposing your real credit card number, so you're not as susceptible to data breaches and identity theft. Privacy is a totally free service, and you'll get $5 to spend when you go to privacy.com/Pakman. The link is right underneath this video.